Very good morning. Today we are going to discuss about the topics random variates and techniques for generating the random variates. So this is under module 3. So we are going to see how the generation of random number will be there, and what are the problems when generating the pseudo random numbers, everything we will see. So here the random numbers are generated by the digital computer first of all as a part of simulation, and these are there are numerous methods that can be used to generate various techniques. We have to generate the values. Before going to this, we will see what are the techniques, everything now. So random variates. So the routine should be very fast. So individual computations are inexpensive, but the simulation part, when we talk about the simulation part, this could require many million of random numbers we have. And here the total cost can be managed by selecting a computationally efficient method of random number generation. And here depending on how they are generated, and a random variate can be uniformly or non-uniformly distributed. So these random numbers should be replicable, and most important one, the generated random numbers should closely approximate the ideal statistical properties of uniformity and independence. So by using these random variates, we are going to test for uniformity and independence. So when we're talking about this uniformity, so here the main thing we are going to provide here is the hypothesis testing that should be applied on the input data distribution. And also what we have to know in that concept, in that when we are going to test the uniformity, definitely there is no detection of any non-uniformity. Non-uniformity we can't detect. So when we are talking about the independence, when we are going to test for independence, then in that we are going to do the hypothesis testing as usual, in uniformity. So here also there is in this we can't identify non-independence. We can't detect any kind of non-independence things. So a value being sampled from proven distribution of an input variable, and a random variates are frequently used as input to the simulation models. So here the possible thing to generate the same set of random numbers completely independent of the system, and it is being generated based on the inter-arrival time and service time. So RV generators having techniques that is used to generate the random variates. So now we will see the techniques in generating the random variates. So here we have the inverse transform technique, and direct transformation for the normal distribution, and convolution method, and acceptance and rejection technique. All these techniques assume that a source of uniform 0, 1 random numbers is available R1, R2, where each R1 has a probability density function. So we do have these kind of things, and main thing what we have to know is, before going to these topics, we already discussed about the linear congruential method. So this is the most widely used technique for generating the random numbers. So we also report an extension of this method that yields sequences with the particular period. So now we will see the inverse transform technique, how it will work out. So this is the probability density function, and then cumulative distributor function. So it may vary depend upon the parameters we discussed. So inverse transform technique. So inverse transform technique, in this we are going to sample. This technique is used to sample from distributions like exponential, Weibull, triangular, and empirical distributions. Most straightforward what we have, or what is here is, but the most efficient one, these are the distributions which is most efficient rather than using the acceptance and rejection technique, because it is a uniformity, there is more uniformity in this. So the range also 0, 1. So for CDF function R equal to f of x, and generate R from uniform 0, 1. So that is uniform variates of 0, 1. We can go for the formula x equal to f inverse of R. So this is the inverse transform technique. So basic example what we can give is, for example 11, we can go for 1 by 11. For example 5, 1 by 5. So inverse of 1 by 5, 5. So inverse of 9, 1 by 9. So 1 by 9 inverse 9. So these kind of things we can go through this. So the thing, if for example, if when we're talking about the random numbers, okay, generation of pseudo random numbers, what are the main things we need to know is the generated numbers might not be uniformly distributed, and this might be a discrete instead of continuous one. So all these things we need to follow. So this is the main variance. For example, f of x. In the place of f of x, we can give 11. So inverse we can go for f inverse of x. So this is the statistical phenomena. Now we will see the continuation part of this. So this can be used in a principle for any distribution. We can apply this technique for any kind of distributions like exponential, Weibull, triangular, then so many distributions is there, so we can apply this technique to any kind of distributions. So, and most useful when CDF has an inverse which is easy to compute, and the required step where we can see here is compute cumulative distribution function of a particular random variable, and we can find out the based on the range of x, we can find out the OR, that is random variable. So afterwards we are going to solve the equation f of x equal to OR for x in terms of OR, and generate uniform random numbers and compute the particular random variate f inverse of OR. For example, we can say here is inverse of y is x, so that is x is equal to y. So inverse of y is equal to 2x plus 1 is for example, if we go for x, y minus 1 by 2. For example, if we need y, 2x plus 1. So when we see the number based means, for example, 10, inverse of 10, 1 by 10. So inverse of 2, 1 by 2. Inverse of 5, 1 by 5. So inverse of 10, inverse of 12, 1 by 12. So inverse of 1 by 12, 12. So these kind of basic terms, and we can follow for this random variates. Thank you.